It's been an up and down week for Apple. Google gets in the driver's seat, and we'll take an in-depth look at the HTC Evo. I'm Jessica Faust, and Top 10 Report starts right now. This is Top 10 Reports. We're your tech news resource. Our top story for this week, well, let's face it, you already know, it's the iPhone. Steve Jobs took the stage at Apple's Worldwide Developers Conference on Monday. His keynote gave the details on what everyone knew was coming, the iPhone 4. In his keynote address, Jobs highlighted longer battery life, a faster processor, and a front-facing camera. One of the most eye-catching features Jobs demonstrated was Retina display. The iPhone 4 has a 960 by 640 pixel resolution display. Jobs explained that the resolution is higher than the human eye can even perceive individual pixels. This makes the iPhone 4's display more crisp and clearer than ever. A feature no one was expecting was iMovie for iPhone. This is a scaled-down version of the Mac's native video editing software. This means users can now shoot, edit, and publish videos right from their smartphones. And I gotta hand it to Apple on this one. That's pretty amazing. Now, Jobs went on to show a feature called FaceTime as well. This feature takes advantage of the front-facing camera to enable video conferencing via a Wi-Fi connection. The iPhone 4 will be available on June 24th in the US, France, Germany, UK, and Japan. Pre-orders start on the 15th. One good Apple story deserves another, right? Only this one isn't so good for Apple or owners of the iPad. A group of hackers exposed a huge security vulnerability in AT&T's 3G network. They stole the email addresses of over 114,000 iPad users. The group responsible for the breach has also exposed security holes in Safari and Firefox's web browsers. Their motto on the website reads, "Gaping holes exposed." Well, AT&T moved quickly to close that security hole that the hackers used to obtain the information. Now, the firm that did this confirmed that they were no longer able to exploit the iPad after AT&T fixed the problems. But whoa, kind of embarrassing, right? In more cell phone related news, the HTC Evo released last Friday on the eve of the iPhone 4 announcement. Our own Austin Craig got his hands on one, and here are part of his thoughts.
The HTC Evo 4G on Sprint comes pretty close to getting it all right. The Evo is running a 1 GHz Snapdragon CPU. It's fast. Applications are snappy and installs happen almost instantly. The battery life on the Evo is atrocious. And it doesn't help that the Evo came preloaded with a bundle of apps that I'll never use. You buy something like this for its amazing hardware features, for the camera, the screen, the processor, the 4G network. For crying out loud, it's the kickstand and the hot red accents on the back that got me to buy this phone. But if I need to turn off all the features just so I can actually make and receive calls throughout the day, is it really worth all the trouble? The fact of the matter is, this is a great phone. It is. In fact, you could have confidently called it the best phone, and there would have been hardly any opposition.
You can check out Austin's full review on top10reviews.com. If you own a Ford equipped with Sync, Google Maps could find its way into your dashboard before the month is even out. The new integration will be called Send to Sync, and Google will send its directions from Google Maps right to your car. The Sync system will then read your turn-by-turn directions right from your car speakers. Send to Sync will be available for all Sync-equipped 2010 and 2011 Ford, Lincoln, and Mercury vehicles. Keeping with Google, their homepage got more colorful. The search giant has moved away from its simple design slightly. Instead of their plain white that they've used for more than a decade, users are greeted with a vivid color photo. Users can change the photo on their homepage to whatever they want. It's all part of Google's latest customization options codenamed Caffeine. Those are all your headlines for this week. Thank you for joining me on Top 10 Reports. I'm Jessica Faust, and we're your tech news resource.